There are just a few candidates left for me to review who are competing with me in the District 7 Republican primary congressional race. We're going to go over Jacqueline Tseng. I'm first going to read her about page. Then I'll go back to her homepage where she has a short video, and I'll add my 2 cents. My name is Jacqueline Tseng, and I am running for U.S. House of Representatives District 7. I have been a Gwinnett County resident since 2000, residing with my husband, Louis Tseng, and son, Benjamin. I earned my Bachelor of Business Administration in Computer Information Systems from Georgia State University. I am formally employed with the State of Georgia Department of Human Resources and for the Georgia Employees Retirement System as an Information Technology Management professional. I later joined the McKinsey Corporation. In addition to my professional duties, I became president of PAVE ATL, McKinsey's Diversity and Inclusion Employees Resource Groups, with a strong focus on mentoring and building leaders within the company. So, real quick, diversity and inclusion, the Democrats like to say that diversity is our strength. But diversity is really only our strength when it's a diversity of skill set, talents, abilities, knowledge, diversity of experience perhaps. But place of origin or skin color or things like that really doesn't strengthen a work environment. So I don't believe that should be the main focus of a corporation. Inclusion, of course, the Republican Party was founded to put an end to slavery. It was the Republican Party that pushed to end segregation. So we're all okay with inclusion, but diversity as a value in and of itself, that's something that's not really so. I'll continue. I come from humble beginnings as a first-generation refugee to the United States. My family escaped the Khmer Rouge genocide in Cambodia seeking liberty and freedom. We spent a year at the United Nations refugee camp in Thailand and 6 months in the U.S. Philippine Refugee Processing Center, after which my family left to come to the United States. We followed the legal process and became naturalized U.S. citizens. I am proud to call this land of endless opportunity my home sweet home. My mother arrived in America barely able to speak English, but she had the tenacity to single-handedly work 3 jobs to support 5 young children, putting food on the table and providing the basic life necessities. My mother's fortitude of self-determination and reliance propelled me and my siblings to work hard to put ourselves through college. At a young age, I understood the importance of being a compassionate Christian. The values of integrity, respect, and self-reliance are virtuous character traits which define me as a person and serve a basis for my conservative policy principles. These are the same principles many refugees and legal immigrants embrace. They come to this country for the opportunity of liberty and freedom, the opportunity of access. Many families across Georgia face similar challenges and determinations similar to my family. This moved me to start a business, helping individuals and families learn how to properly manage their money and plan for retirement. I have a heart to serve community. I became actively involved in politics to make a difference in my district and for all Georgians. I assisted and hosted fundraiser events for local and state political candidates as well as for nonprofit organizations. During elections, I can be found canvassing door to door, assisting with voter registration and phone banking. I helped my husband, Louis Tseng, with his race for city council and state house. I actively serve in several organizations, secretary of Gwinnett County GOP Executive Board, treasurer of the Taiwanese Junior Chamber of Commerce, the Atlanta Chinese Cultural, the Organization of Chinese Americans, and the Atlanta Chinese Lunar New Year Festival Committee. After the 2018 midterm election, I co-founded the Conservative Diversity Alliance Group with a mission to foster relationships in diverse communities across Metro Atlanta to promote the message of strong family values, economic freedom, and civic engagement. Being involved in the political landscape, both locally and nationally, has inspired me to run for office. Living under communist rule, I understand socialism and how it's mentally causing great harm to our nation. Okay. With the recent Democrat wave of pushing socialism into mainstream society, my ultimate goal is to be a contributor and advocate for Gwinnett County and all Georgians to continue to uphold conservative values of liberty, freedom, self-reliance, and strong economic development. This is why I'm running for the U.S. House of Representatives, District 7. I'm Jacqueline Tseng. Alright, so now I'm going to play her video on her homepage. I really don't have too much to comment on that portion beyond what I've already said. So I'll play the video and add my 2 cents.
That has lived through communist and social rule in a war-torn country. And I understand the detrimental impact it has on our society. I cannot sit back and do nothing. I want to be a part of the solution. I want to help fight to save our republic. If you believe in the American exceptionalism, join me in this fight. If you believe in our U.S. Constitution that it is the supreme law of the land, join me in this fight. If you believe that it is our government's moral obligation to care for our senior by protecting the Social Security, join me in this fight.
Okay, so this comment's going to get me into a little bit of trouble, no doubt. But the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and Social Security is contrary to the Constitution. I know that that's called the third rail of politics, touching these entitlements, but the truth is, you can't be 100% for the Constitution and at the same time believe that we need to continue Social Security. A process needs to be done to wean the American people off of Social Security. Obviously, it's not something that we could do overnight. It's not something that anybody's advocating to do overnight. But you can't square that circle. Unless you're going to amend the Constitution, Social Security is not a constitutional the entitlement. It's not a constitutional system. It's not something that is in the Constitution authorized for Congress to provide or to tax for the purpose of, for that matter. I'll finish the video and wrap this one up.
I can assure you that I will work hard to earn your trust and your vote. And I can assure you that I would put the interests of my constituent, the 7th District, before anything else. I've worked hard all my life, and I am not afraid to continue to work hard. So please join me in this fight to save our republic. My name is Jacqueline. Let's win bigly in 2020.
All right, so that's Jacqueline Tseng, and I'm going to close this video out here. I've only got, I believe 2 more candidates that are running in the same race as me that I'd be competing against to analyze, and then I'll start making videos expressing my position on things instead of just commenting on the other candidates' positions. Thanks for watching.